All right. Yeah, kind of a mess, but we're live, starting off 2-0, not a typo. Just played the first 2 rounds off stream so I could register for Baltimore regionals, then play the rest of the tournament because I didn't want to have to like take a big break. And yeah, I was like hoping that my round wouldn't go to time so I wouldn't have to sweat that out, but it did. So it was a mess, but yeah, here we are, we're live, and let's hope that everything's good. Let's see. Okay, so I'm kind of all out of sorts, but here we are. Oh man, I like, just as I was like getting my water bottle filled up for stream, like the round got paired. It's like, ah, crap, I gotta I wasn't the most prepared that I've ever been. So yeah, I apologize for being kind of a mess. But what's new? That's just the person I am. But yeah, for this round we're up against Lugia. We won the first 2 rounds off stream. Yes, final tournaments for me in the Twilight Masquerade format. Because tomorrow we're gonna have the new set, Try to Fable, dropping. So I gotta reset again. That was crazy. What's good? I mean, I got registered for a Baltimore, so I'm pretty happy about that. Was very, very stressful because I still wanted to stream late night, and I had my opponent playing Pole totally locked out of the game. They played their turret, they had Lumineon stuck, but they would not concede. So I offered the ID because like I didn't want to go to time and potentially miss registration, or I didn't really want to scoop either because I didn't have a win con, or they didn't have a win con. I was like, okay, I'll just offer the ID and hopefully they'll just do it so I could get registered in time. But they wouldn't accept it. So I went aggressive Ursaluna loop to try to take all 6 of my prizes, and I won with like 16 seconds left or something like that. So it was sweaty, but we did it. So yeah, our band's Lugia this round. The rat Lugia. No jamming towers, so our bird is safe. So should be alright. Like the 3/3 rat, Fluttermane hands, all that cool stuff. Is a quad Carmine build. Putting the deck for good. Oh yeah, this is just the I'm not quitting control, it's just the last one for this format. So, and I'm sure next format the deck's gonna have to be pretty drastically different to deal with some of the new threats. So for all intents and purposes, this version of Bird Control is done. Kind of like Wigglytuff was the go-to last format. My game feels really laggy. Dang, I like restarted my computer and everything before stream and it's still gross. Yeah, like I didn't have a way of losing the game, and yeah, it was just like really weird. They didn't even like say anything like afterward about like, oh, I'll take that ID now. Like after I won, it was just like, yeah. It was just kind of, it was very stressful because I was like, I didn't want to concede when they weren't accepting the ID, but also I didn't want to be like trying to register on my phone and playing at the same time. So yeah, it was a whole thing, but we got there. They have a pretty nutty turn 1, Ultra Ball the double chops. I wasn't really paying attention. Aroma hit chops, Ultra Ball, Garblug, pass. So their hand must be pretty good. Or they would not have. They probably would have grabbed Lumen for Carmine. Okay, I have that Luxray in the deck. Have the Buddy Poffin, the Forest Sealstone, so everything's pretty good here. Alright, let's get that Luminous sign. Arven. We can get, I'll go ahead and greed here. It's fine. right? Alright, yeah, I could Nest Ball for Rotom for a Sealson, Poffin, and get a charge off, because like I don't, I mean, it's not really greeting because I have the Candy Pidgey on hand, so I mean, it would suck if they Iono'd me, but it is what it is. I only play 2 Ionos. It's like, I guess the thing is, if they would have had a Carmine, they probably would have played it on their first turn. Or maybe they're just sitting on V-Star and didn't want to Carmine it away. So this could get kind of weird. Let's go double Pidge in case they have like Boss V-Star in hand. We're sitting on our really nutty hands. Like we have the Candy Pidge, the Reversal Energy. Yeah, we're chilling. Playing Zardia's Control. It has Regilucky. Do you know how to use it properly? Any tips? I would just say like whenever you like want to like retrieve like a disruptive trainer, and ideally you're tanking a hit back with it. So like against Charizard, you could put like a cape on it, tank a hit, grab some, like you can like kind of penny loop with it sometimes, or you can just like use it, just like kind of like let it die, but just use it to like retrieve like counter catcher or a Eri or something. Why does it like become worse next set? I don't think Petrant even matters at all. I think the main stuff is Zard playing Dusknoir is a massive question mark, just because you like all of a sudden you're like Zard can like turn on their own counter catchers, so like their manageable 2 gusts becomes 4 gusts, and also you always like kind of hate them like making their own Radzard cheaper, which now they can do. Like before, the only way they could do that was use the only way that they could do that was by using Heat Tackle, which was pretty inefficient, but now they can just pop multiple Duskulls or Dusclops, Dusknoir, make the Radzard cheaper, like nuke Mimikyu. So yeah, that's the main reason for that. And also Drago is probably playing Cologne next set, so your strategy of like revolving around Mimikyu basically doesn't like do anything. Surprised they did not gift up the Chinchino, but we'll not get the Chinchino. Have no other rats on the board. Feeling pretty solid about this setup. I'm going to Baltimore. Yeah, I'm going to go to Baltimore. I hope. I got registered and everything. Just got to book everything, but should be all right. I mean, trapping Zard's kind of sketchy though, because they have to bench something for you, and like if you're playing like a Pidgeot control deck that's more like focused on flutes and Eris and stuff, like why are you not just playing stall at that point? You're playing stall with like an extra step for kind of no reason. So they whiffed rat. That's why I've always kind of been opposed to. Alright, I'm gonna burn the heavy ball here. It's home. I think this is just gonna be like a manual attach to Ursaluna angle and Iono as well. Dude, my computer's so laggy. I hope this is not like impossible to watch, because it's kind of hard to play. Hopefully it's not. I don't know why it wouldn't be going through, but why is it the final day? Because it's going to be pretty drastically different after the next set. So yeah, we just kind of have to wait and see. We need counter catcher for next turn. I'm just gonna give them Pidgey. I guess I'd be pretty upset if they amp my Pidgey, but whatever. I think Zard control could be better next set because it's like a more offensive into Regidrago. But yeah, it's just the final day of bird control in this format, and going into next format, it's gonna look presumably a lot different because you got to be different decks. Kind of like going like from last format, or like from the Temporal Forces format into the Twilight Masquerade format. Like you had to beat new decks, like Lugia became, a bigger threat. Raging Bolt became a bigger threat, so I had to kind of adjust. Even Gardevoir. Am I upset about it? I mean, it is what it is. Doesn't really help but help to get upset about it. I'm a little. I mean, I always am like. I think like going into last format, I wasn't like that pessimistic about bird control's chances. Like it felt really good. But in this format upcoming, I definitely feel more pessimistic than I did in the past. But like the deck is so versatile, you can play whatever cards you want. So I'm sure that there will be a combination of cards that's really good. I'm just the main thing for me is like I have some people that I'm like coaching that are going to Worlds, and I'm just kind of stressed that I'm like not gonna be able to like, come up with the right combination of cards in time. But I'm gonna do my best. All right, now we can start chasing chops. Like their win con is like Amp Pidgey, so we'll go Iono to 2, Gust Chops. No, I don't mean to do that. I meant to text that to the Ursaluna, but my computer lagged. Alright, sick. I do want to brace the Pidgey here, if I can, so I don't lose to Amp in any way. I did not find the brace, but I did find Penny Pal Pad, so that's pretty sick. I guess I can quick search for brace next, right? So it's pretty unlikely that they have that to 2 Guardian. Regidrago is, I think the deck to beat going into Worlds. Like I know Zard has kind of had a lot of the attention on it, but I think that Regidrago is the strong, like it has the highest ceiling in format. It may be a little clunky, but it is so gosh darn powerful, so I think it will. They're gonna Aqua Return here. I'll hit a Carmine off the Iono. That's pretty good. But even tech for the Drago matchup, I'm not entirely sure yet, to be honest. That's definitely the toughest one to figure out, because more passive strategies like a Claw for a Mimikyu, like sitting behind Claw for Mimikyu, don't really work because they can just like sit there and wait until they draw their boss's orders. So it's like sort of not really the most reliable thing. I'm a little worried about like a double boss play from them, but I don't know if I really have any kind of counterplay to it. KO the other chops, so essentially, yeah, no rats for the rest of the game. In case I get Iono'd, I will Pal Pad back in my own Penny and Iono. Yeah, so really all I have to fear at this point is double boss. Is clickbait, or is this actually the final stand? I am not like extremely optimistic about its chances next format. I do like to have my expectations like low, so I'm not like, oh yeah, Bird's super broken, y'all should yeah, be excited, and then it sucks. And so yeah, I try to go in with my expectations low. It definitely gonna need some revision, but it also did last format and still found a way to be a pretty solid deck, so why would it be worse? Zard gains the Dusclops and Duskull line, so it can much more they're not playing boss, awesome, so they can much more efficiently, like they can force you to take prizes, turn on their own counter catchers, turn on Dusknoir, or turn on Radiant Charizard a lot earlier. Like just becomes a lot messier of a matchup. And Regidrago is probably playing Canceling Cologne to synergize with, gosh, my computer's so laggy, this is so bad. Regidrago is playing Cologne to synergize with Kyurem, which hits control pretty hard when Mimikyu is one of your big players in that matchup. But yeah, I think it will be okay. I think it has, like, I mean, you still have arguably the best ability in format, so I don't think it really can fall too far. But yeah, if you're not the best in the 2 strongest decks in format, then you're probably not a super high tier deck. Yeah, Ursaluna is like such a massive upgrade to this deck. It's kind of hilarious. Like, I thought Ursaluna was going to be good in this deck, but I have to say I kind of underestimated it. Like, I didn't think it was going to be this good. That's pretty good. Yeah, now this is checkmate. Because even if they push up their own Ursaluna and punch me, I can just go quick search boss and win. I don't even really know like what they could do. I guess I don't know. I'll grab boss for next turn just in case. I don't know what they could do to me. I guess they could boss up my Ursaluna, punch it with their own Ursaluna. So I'll just grab boss for next turn. I can quick search for energy for next turn. But I also can just quick search for Penny and deny that, so. Oh yeah. Any kind of Penny loop is always super satisfying. Yeah, they even had like the double chops Ultra Ball turn 1, and yeah, they didn't even really have an attacker on the board. They had the Jock turn 2 to get their stuff, but kind of fizzled out after that. Yeah, but this is like a pretty textbook like Lugia matchup. Like KO the rat when it's on the board, then when they don't have rats on the board, you go for chops. And once you KO one chops and there's no rats on the board, okay, they can go Flutter Mane. Got Pidgeot all loaded up. Like, we're prepared for this. Alright, the awkward turn back into Flutter Mane, but we just blush you win and win. I guess that would have been a bad thing. No, I guess I would just Penny and win even if I am sick. I think a little bit of both. I mean, I don't really like, for the first time in a while, I kind of feel like stall just seems a lot safer. Like, its matchup just seem more stable. Like, it may not have like nearly the power level that control has, but I guess maybe it's with like all the unknowns of the next format, stall just seems like a lot safer of a pick. Which I haven't really ever felt that way. I've always been like a big control stan. But yeah, I think if you cannot concoct some kind of combination to give you a good chance in the Zard or Regidrago matchup, you're definitely not going to be having a very good time. It's probably not gonna be all that great of a deck. But I mean, if you can, I have no doubt that it will be one of the best decks in format. Okay, I'm gonna shout out Duffy, absolute legend. Are there any fun decks to play in next format for someone who hasn't touched the game in a while? Like something that's like, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of deck diversity right now. Like, you can pretty much play like whatever style you want. Like, if you like aggro style decks, there's like Miraidon and Raging Bolts. If you like an aggro deck with like more of like a toolbox of attackers, Regidrago, like more mid-range stuff, there's like Gardevoir, Charizard. I mean, Lugia is a thing, Lost Box is a thing, Control, Stall, C-PAL, Iron Thorns, like so many options. So really whatever whatever looks cool to you. Like, I mean, yeah, even something goofy like Gouging Fire or Goldengo, like those kind of decks like still can get dubs in this format. Like, there's a big online tournament, like Azul went like 7-1 with Gouging Fire. Alright, well, starting off 3-0, kind of a scuffed. I mean, that game against Pidgeot, or the game against Luki wasn't that bad, but yeah, the game against Pulled, like I said earlier, was a pretty big mess. And then this Gardevoir game, look at this Gardevoir list. I was so confused. So they had that hand trimmer technology. What's the hardest deck to pilot this format? Not alternate WinCon. Like in Baltimore, I did. That's a good question. I mean, I think like Chen Pao is pretty hard. Um, I mean, if you count it as meta, then that's really hard, but it's like kind of a more fringe deck. Old Screw is the best deck format. I have some ideas, Creed, but I'm not sure if they work yet, so hopefully I'll have some cool stuff to share tomorrow for an online tournament. I hope that like Blue Ditto tomorrow has like the new cards, because I had a lot of fun yesterday, or not yesterday, last set release. Like playing a tournament that first day, that was super sick, so I want to do that again. So if I can come up with like a control list tomorrow, I'm gonna be like grinding for as soon as the set drops until then. So I'm at 3-0. I played the first 2 rounds off stream because in between rounds 2 and 3, Baltimore regional registration went up, and I did not want to like pause my stream because I had no clue how that process was gonna go, like to start the season, what that was gonna look like. So I decided to just not stream the first couple rounds just so it wouldn't like be a mess. But yeah, so I won the first 2 rounds off stream. 3 years of cheating on Drago, that's crazy, Meep. Drago's #1 enjoyer. Frostless is gonna be broken. Gonna pivot to that. I feel like Frostless has to have a terrible Drago matchup. Like the one thing about Kyurem is like decks can like kind of punish you for like binning all your energies. But like, how does Frostless Monkey Dory punish you from like binning all your energy in Kyurem? Or I mean, just also like Dragapult's like already kind of annoying to deal with, and then now Kyurem exists, you can just board wipe all your Frostless and Dories and stuff. What do you want to do with this deck versus decks that can attack with mostly everything and never feel safe to bring anything and shoving something with your blocker? I mean, it depends on the matchup. So like, I mean, going into each matchup, you're gonna have like an objective or a goal you're trying to accomplish. So like versus Gardevoir, like they're a specific attacker that's like looping with Ursaluna is like kind of like your plan A, right? So the only way of dealing with Ursaluna super efficiently is with a Drifloon. But if you can like use Luxray V in the early game to bait out that Drifloon, so you can like Lost City it later, then your Ursaluna is like basically unchecked for the rest of the game. So kind of things like that. Like you have like sort of an objective, like a plan A in each matchup. It's like something you're trying to like cards you're trying to get rid of, attackers you're trying to Lost Zone. Like against that Lou, yeah, I was trying to get rid of the Chinchinos, get rid of the Archeops, like that's like kind of how they can deal with Ursaluna, or like against a Raging Bolt deck, they would only have Sandy Shocks to get through Mimikyu, so you'd be trying to like Lost in the Sandy Shocks so Mimikyu could win. Yeah, just most of the like important trainer cards that you like want to try to target with like Luxray or Eri or Sisters, or there is like an important Pokemon you want to try to get rid of. What's a decent way to play Control versus CPAL? They don't play Bib. Well, if they don't play Bib, just like chase backs, play Iono. Like they don't have Bib. It's like the Dunsparce build. I mean, you just probably want to like Iono, knockout backs, just like make them have to have it over and over again. I don't think decks are gonna play 2 Manaphy's, honestly. That's just like, that's a dub for Drago. You're playing with 3 bench. Because like also like a lot of decks, like assuming Drago's like turn 2, like you pops their legacy star, uses Kyurem, like board wipes like three Curlies or something. Like they probably have like very little else happening on the board. So if like that Gardevoir like plays on Iono, puts them down to 3, there's like a high chance like the Gardevoir can just like kind of crawl its way back into the game, just because like they have a Drago inactive with no energies, they burn their legacy star, like they probably use E-switches to get it loaded up, like all that stuff. So I'm not like, I think Kyurem is a little overrated. I still think it is still extremely powerful, but people are kind of just like acting like you can just like spam it, and you can't necessarily do that. It's like probably better finisher than it is early game. Um, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Like Pheasantipity is also a big gain for that deck, just because you didn't really like a great late game draw engine, so now you have that. Oh, you can lost in backs. Like if they're playing 2 backs, then that would definitely be something you can do. Bird is bad next round. I think he'll drop the game. No, dang. There's still a lot of fun decks in format. I have a testing group where I just do online tournaments. I wouldn't really say I have a testing group. I have like a handful. Well, I have like a couple friends I work a lot with. It's I guess like if you kind of like a group of people, it's like 2 or 3 other people, like not like a big like group chat of people, I guess, that I work with. Um, at least like all the time. I have like kind of formed a group in like the past, like at an ASC or but that was kind of an exception. Like most of the time it's just like me and like 1 or 2 other people kind of working on the decks. But yeah, for NASC I had a group of gamers behind me, a lot of fellow control heads, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of my testing is online tournaments because yeah, I don't have especially with like coaching eating up a lot of my time, I just don't have as much time to test as I used to, so these online streams are definitely more of a significant part of my testing than it used to be. Oh yeah, I'm sure Bird can adapt, and I mean, yeah, I think it can at least be somewhat viable. I just like it's just so hard when you like don't know what lists are gonna look like, because like you can kind of guess, but like you're just not sure. So like you could say like against Charizard, a game plan of like multiple cornerstones seems really solid, but like a card like Gouging Fire makes some sense in Charizard is like a way for them to like be more aggressive into the Regidrago matchup, helps them deal with cornerstones. So then if that's like what they're trying to do, like playing cornerstone just wouldn't be a very good idea. So it's just really tough to build an anti-meta deck when there really isn't much of a meta to go off of, or at least meta list to go off of. So it's like really easy to become discouraged when you're like basically guessing on like what's going to be good. I have some ideas. I'm gonna definitely test a lot tomorrow. Um, but I like already have like one list I'm like really happy about. Well, I guess for it's not control, but it is something else. I'm not sure I should leak it on stream just yet. I might leak it tomorrow. I might play it tomorrow for Blue Ditto, honestly. Because yeah, it's pretty saucy. I was testing it today. It was doing pretty good against Regidrago. I think it's pretty good Charizard. So I'm excited about it, but I won't leak it just yet. I'll make sure I get some games in the ladder. Games on the ladder with it first, or more testing with it like before I show it off, because I don't want people to be like, oh, look at this list Blitzel posted, it looks great, like, and then just start like copying and stuff. Then if it sucks, like I'm not putting crap lists on the internet, no way. But I think it's pretty good. I'm excited. It feels like more options, or yeah, for like the first time in a while, I feel like excited for like other options like outside of control. But I do think control has potential. I love control. All right, round 4 is up. Entei Valiance with a double Devo quad Catch. Gosh, this is gonna be weird, but they really don't have a way of dealing with what's it called? Ursaluna loop. Also just like Pidgeot stuff for them to deal with. This is interesting. Mist Energy stock skyrocketing. Yeah, there's probably more Devo and probably what's it called? Dragapult from Regidrago. Yeah, Ancient Mox, you hate that deck. You should just farm that as Drago, right? Like they should just lose. Is it better to spam control locals for extra packs? I mean, I wouldn't personally do it, but like you do you, buddy. Like it's not my recommended, not what I would do, but I'm not judging. It's fine. All right, let me. I logged back in, reset. Hopefully my game's not nearly as laggy. It still feels kind of laggy. Makes me sad. But some of my mouse just feels kind of weird. Is bird control really dead? And so I have no clue about Stellar Crown. I've not even really thought about that at all. I'm more thinking of Shredded Fable. Yeah, I have no clue about Stellar Crown. I've not put a moment of thought into that, but at least the Shredded Fable format looks concerning, to say the least. There's some new threats to counter, so the deck's gonna have to undergo a facelift. But I think there's still opportunity, or not opportunity, but there's still like, it's kind of funny that like Bird has kind of evolved from like, it was like, took a bunch of like, I feel like it took like a lot of like auto wins in the like pre-rotation format and even the format after that. But now it feels like, okay, I could just get donked if I open a Pidgey or something, but also I just like want to play the game, so. It feels like it's like a lot more of a 50-50 deck now, like Bird Control is, so. I don't know, if you can like 50-50 everything, that seems kind of fine. Right, I'm gonna open Mimi. I'm gonna bench Pidgey though, because I don't want to just get quad valianted turn 1 and lose the game. I'm gonna try this version of Control, because whatever new set Shroud of Fable is coming out. Gosh, why is my game so choppy? This is making me kind of mad. I don't really want to like do this. I don't really like know what I can. I should turn off the board effects. They're probably making the game more gross. Yeah, they could go triple tacky bit and KO my Pidgey right away, but I did not want to get my Mimikyu quad valianted. I was not about to just get donked. Their deck definitely has the capacity to do that. Like Squawk, Carmine. I'm not gonna get donked after just all the stuff I've said about donk in the past. I feel like this is a deck, like if I can like set up against it, seems like totally fine, like pretty easy. Like they don't have a great way dealing with Luxray. I can keep gusting up stuff, force them to burn switches. But there's also definitely ways I can just kind of get bodied off the board. They do bench Bidoof, which I don't really agree with from them, so that's sick. We can like yeah, Luxray Fang Snipes can be like already kind of awkward for them to deal with. And then yeah, if they're like paying up a barrel life, they can't use their switch cards and stuff. I would like to Bravery Charm like up my Pidgey, so that's not getting tacky bitted. Hopefully my other Pidgey's in deck. Alright, they're gonna double tacky bit. And they burnt the Forest Seal Stone already. Alright, just pass back over. Hey, I really do not want to play. Huh. Gosh, that's kind of gross. Huh, I really don't want to play this Iono. So I don't think I am going to. I'm going to do this, just get a bunch of squad here. I'm going to pass. I really just don't want them to be able to like Gus Pidgey knock it out, because they can like likely tacky bit 1, but they're gonna most probably get Bib. I guess that makes sense why they put down Bidoof. They probably top deck Squawk ability. Their only way of gusting is those 4 Pokemon catchers they're playing, so that's kind of hit or miss for them. Anti-Valiant's economy, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for the new Donk deck. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like super competitive, but it's definitely better than the old Donk deck, and that deck was pretty funny. So, can I show my controls for next format? I don't really have like a definite 60 yet, so I'll probably have for my stream tomorrow. I'll probably have something to share, but right now I don't have anything I feel like super great about, or nothing I feel like is YouTube ready. So we're just, yeah, we'll just keep everything under wraps for now. Because before I've like shared some like undercooked control lists and they've just been like straight up bad, so I don't want to like make hype of stuff that just sucks. Alright, they Carmine. They didn't play Iono, so like as long as I don't have like a pretty like nuts hand here, we should just be able to stabilize and cook pretty hard. We can like undercatcher and got the jet energy, so they will be able to attack a bit and KO Pidgey. But they still need like another switch and Pokemon catcher. They're not playing Prime, they're playing Cyclone. Just a pass, not even like KO from the Moltres. So alright, this seems really good for me. I'm gonna make sure I get Mist Energy on my Mimikyu, or on my Pidgeot. I don't want to get Devoed right away or something cheesy like that, so we'll do this just to kind of stabilize. I'm probably just going to pass, honestly. Like, it doesn't really make sense to play Counter Catcher, because if they had had a switch, they would have played it already. So I'm going to save my Counter Catchers for like a more like lucrative turn where I can like Eri or Sister and like combine with them. So I think this is just a pass angle. So I'm just spamming Aegis Slash with Zard to ask how it works. And what's the game plan? I have no clue. I'm not very well versed in the Aegis Slash Zard matchup. Alright, attack Basin to the Entei. I definitely would like to like Misfortune Sisters here. Because we're pretty sure they're like not sitting on switches. Okay, they Carmine again. A good thing we would have essentially just wasted a Counter Catcher had we played one. I'm kind of surprised they didn't jet back into a Valiant, because it feels like they would have like pretty decent odds of pulling another switch, and sitting on switches kind of sucks because I'm gonna just like probably play Eri next turn. Alright, Inferno Wing for the knock. They didn't even draw a card of Bib. Alright, I'm probably just gonna like do this. I'm just gonna play Eri here and we'll see what's up. Okay, that was weird. Double Pokemon Catcher and Cyclone. Well, I guess we'll do this. I will Counter Catcher up the barrel. I'll retreat back into Manaphy. And I'll pass my turn. So yeah, they're probably gonna play an Iono on me, which is all good. I still have a bunch of switches left, still a jet energy as well, so got plenty of ways to move the Bib, but at least like forces them to like, yeah, do something silly rather than do something good. But go ahead and catch your hits, which is a little scary. Alright, Bib. Got that final jet energy, so they can punch me for 140, which is definitely frightening. And they don't even play that Iono because they don't want to draw more Pokecatchers. Alright, so we top like the Misfortune Sisters. Alright, I'm gonna Misfortune Sisters, see what I hit. Alright, that's some good stuff for sure. They can keep the Nest Ball. Other two I'm definitely gonna take. I'm gonna Pokecatcher or Counter Catcher up their Bib. I'm going to quick search for Rotom just so we can finally get some kind of draw going, because we've not been doing that at all this game. Still a 37 card deck. Kind of ridiculous. I wish we'd Hero Cave so we could be out of range of another Entei, but and then on triple Pokecatchers, so I mean odds are, yeah, it's fine. If the bird doesn't go down, we're chilling. They still have a bunch of switches left though. Alright. I play that Iono. Gosh, this feels so choppy. Even if they do have the Gust though, we have the Thorton for Sealstone Rare Candy, so we are fine. They attach the Devo. Alright, just gonna burn the Devo. Switch. They didn't even go into Valiant for some reason. Why wouldn't you take the free Tacky Bit? Going Scoville somewhere for the last tournament of Twilight Masquerade format. Blue Ditto might have the other thing legal if it's out. Yo, Ogerpon is cracked. Oh, what do we want to do here? I think I probably just like want to like Fang Snipe and drag a Bib. And the other Pokemon, or the other counter catcher, so we can Arven for Nest Ball and Bravery Charm. Let me check and make sure Luxray. Yeah, I played Happy Ball already. It's not prize. Bear. I don't think Bear really matters too much. They'd still have Basin in play, and they probably could relatively easily set up another one. So I think I'd rather just like try to snipe their Poke Catcher or some more switches. Don't have a ton of those left. Alright, thanks, Snipe. Okay, yeah, I don't know if Sniper's gonna change that or not. Go ahead to switch. Alright, Welp. They are down to just one switch, so they can move this barrel once, but I boss it again and it's just stuck. So, alright, top deck the switch. That's pretty good for them. I'd actually Tacky Bit this time. But yeah, even if they... I should have probably dropped the Forest on Rotom. I could get kind of cooked. Yeah, that was definitely misplay. I could get kind of cooked if they go Poke Catcher. Heads knock out Pidgeot, and I cannot find my boss. Just ping the active. Alright, shout out Sniper. So attach burning Rondo. Interesting. How many energies do they play? 8, so that's... They have one more fire? And no super odds? Okay, I think this is fine then. I think we're just chill letting this thing die, even if they have the attachment. Because then they couldn't move Bib again. So I think we just instant charge. Make sure we have the Forest Seal stand down this time. Alright, yeah. Like Entity Control? Not anymore, because Dialga is not really a deck. It's mainly a really good card in the Dialga matchup. Alright, as long as I pull Pal Pad, alright, sick. We have the game. I don't think they play a super rod. They don't. Sizers. The other fire energy. But yeah, that's all their 4 switches, 4 jets, 4 fires. So if we just Pal Pad back in our boss up there, the barrel, they would not have any kind of win con. Even found the Chi-Yu. Boss, sisters. Alright, let's quick search for the boss. I might try restarting my computer again, I think. I don't know. This is like really laggy and I don't like it. can sorry, just to win a little faster. Chelsea Singe. Yeah, we got nothing left to move there. Stupid barrel. Yay. I'm sure the storms are not helping. But it's just kind of like not good. It's not good for me. Like it's hurting my head to watch how choppy it is. So yeah, let's mark that as a dub. Sick. Okay, let me turn up like the board effects on live because I'm sure that's. I mean, less animation has to help, right? Here, where's that option at? Is it not that? Yes, reduce board effects. Okay. I'm gonna turn it off and we'll restart going into the next round. And hopefully everything works. Yeah, today's a final day for control in this format. Why don't you play the tool that lets you take 100 HP instead of Survival Brace? Because Brace is better against... Or let's just put it this way. If you don't play Brace versus decks like Miraidon, Raging Bull, even Lugia, you have a really bad time. Where Cape is better against stuff like Zard, Dragapult, or Gardevoir. But those matchups are still playable with Brace, but those other matchups are not very playable with Cape. Okay, what do we need to make top cut? So this turn has a bunch of rounds, so it's gonna have 10 total rounds. So we gotta go 15 match points or better to make the second phase. And there's 2 more rounds. It's the same style that like Worlds is gonna be, like 7 rounds, then 15, or basically 5 and 2 or better make the next phase. Then 2 more Swiss rounds, then 21 match points. So basically, let's just go 7-0 in Swiss, and then we're locked into cut. We can just, let's just go for the 9-0. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah. Got any plans for decks in the news format? Yeah, I have some ideas for sure. I'm excited to cook them tomorrow. Definitely gonna try to make control work. There's also some other things that I have in mind, so. Azul 3-1. I didn't actually see what Azul's Gardevoir list looks like. Double Turo, Devo, Crisis Punch. Yeah, it's pretty. No Drifloon. Interesting. I'd be fine going up against this. No Mr. Mime, I know, right? Interesting that Azul's is playing Hyper Roma. Do you think there'll be any cool decks coming out of Worlds? Do you think people will? Well, I think Worlds is definitely like the tournament that people try the hardest for. Like, obviously, it's like the most important tournament of the season. So definitely maybe people who bring wacky decks to like try to like outthink some people, and some people are gonna do really good at those wacky decks, and there'll be some people who just totally flop with them. It would not surprise me at all if there's like some like kind of unheard of or deck, like underexplored deck in like top 16 or top 8 or something that like people had not really thought of before. But it is kind of hard to keep secrets anymore with like online tournaments and ladder and Twitter and all that fun stuff. So probably a lot harder to have surprises anymore. No, not really. Well, it's not the bird control doesn't get better. Like Zerosic is a nice add, but it's mainly that other decks get better against you. Charizard and Regidrago get better against you, so that's what's more scary, I guess. But But yeah, I think there's ways around those things. So it's fine. I want to see me play against Azul. I played against Azul one other time, like a couple weeks ago in an online tournament. That'd be fun to do again. Hopefully hopefully I don't get accused of cheating that time. Yeah, I think the Big Lux control actually could be kind of cool. You maybe have to play like Devo and like Rose, like yeah, try like Devo heavy strategy into the Zard matchup. But yeah, I think it seems fine. Last save you bird control? No, just last save bird control in this format. Then on to different stuff next format. See what control ends up looking like. Sleep over at the shop? I mean, if you'll let me sleep over, that'd be cool. Why's the last day? Because tomorrow Shrouded Fable comes out. Shrouded Fable, there's gonna be a lot of different stuff. I'm gonna type a message. I've asked this, like I've answered this like 40 times. Still going to play Bird next formats, but it has to likely go. Oops, it likely has to go under serious changes to be successful in the next format. Period. Airplane. Send message. Pin message. All right. There we go. No longer answering questions about bird control being dead because it's not dead, but it's fine. Yeah, with that Boufflant from Stellar Crown, that'll be pretty nice, but that's still a ways away. Talk about going well for me? I mean, yeah, it's going pretty solid. Yeah, you do have to play the 60 HP Pidgeys. I hate to say it, but Stall looks solid. It sounds gross, but honestly, like if I were going to Worlds, Stall would be one of my top considerations. Like, yeah, it just like aside from Lugia, it just like doesn't seem like Stall has any bad matchups, and it's kind of scary. Cause like Guardia like double Turo is kind of close, but I think Gardevoir is gonna have bigger and better things to work on. So I'm not really. Yeah, it sounds scary. Am I going to Baltimore? I got registered, so I should be going. Oh, Drago seems like the deck to beat. It seems incredibly strong. I think it is super strong. Like nothing wrong with Drago next format. Struggles versus Drago, to be honest. I think the match was fine. God, you need that Mantine technology, because like they can't hide. Yeah, they can't hide it from the. I mean, even just like Mantine to like hit like a Ogerpon or something, just kind of cooks. What's up, Bun? I always want turret to be right. Yeah, and I don't think. I mean, let's see. Still. Let's see. Turo it's still about split. They play. Yeah. They play Thorton though. I mean they can Thorton once, like she's after Thorton again. But what are they Thortoning into? Like that's the thing. If you like Mantine down an Ogerpon or Kyurem or anything else, like they really just want like one Drago and like or like one Mew. Like, they don't want like a bunch of things in play. I think Control has to undergo like some revisions for sure. But I mean, I think if you take this list into next format, like you're just like, okay, I'm gonna copy paste this 60. Let's see how it goes. I do not think it would go very well for you. I think it would still probably be decent, but I think like the Charizard and Reggie Drago matches would not be excellent. So If you're losing to the top 2 decks, then what are you playing that deck? Like, why? Going into Radzard? I mean, they got 5 energies on Radzard, that's fine. And also, you can Ogerpon trap Radzard. Oh, wait, we're talking about stall. I mean, that eats up so many of their energies. Like, that's fine. Like, they have a Drago with 3 on it, like a Mew with 3 on it. Or, I mean, they have Drago with 3, Radzard with 5. If you bench anything else, it eats up their last 3 energies, and you just, like, win. With, like your flutes are going to hit stuff. Your Erica's going to hit stuff. Radzard seems pretty, like, mid for them, because it just eats up, like, half their energies to attack every other turn into Mimikyu. Or Snorlax or whatever. Yeah, I'm not... What's his Mantine do? Get a waste to bring Kyurem back? I mean, if you trap Kyurem, you win the game. Like, yeah. So if they're gonna, like, Thorton something that you flute, or, like, Penny something you flute, I mean, yeah, like, once you trap the dude, you win. So you can also just put pressure on them to Legacy Star early, because, like, you can put it Mimikyu and try to hit their Cologne, or force them to, like, yeah. And also, if they have a board of, like, just Draco and just, so, like, just Draco V-Star and, like, Radiant Charizard, they can't hit Cornerstone. So, like, that's also something to think about. Like, their Cologne has to go a lot of different places. So this card just doesn't quite make the cut. It's a solid card. I just don't think it's better than any of the other 60 cards in the deck. Yes, I think it is worth playing basic water. Because it's very good against Gardevoir matchups, at the very least bait Manaphy. So, yes, I think it's worth it. Buffon making a return. Buffon's kind of slow. That's the biggest... I don't think it will, because, like, Charizard can get around it by popping Dusclops and Dusknoir. And also, like, Drago just goes so fast that, like, are you really gonna have the time to manually attach to Buffon twice? I do like Buffon more than I like something like Cloth. But I still don't think it's great. And then if you're putting your Hero Cape or Brace on Buffalon, it's not on Pidgeot, so they can just boss around you and knock out your Pidgeot, so that sounds pretty miserable. Yeah. Can I send you my stall list? Maybe after stream. I do like stall next format, which kind of is gross to say. Alright, so what's all at 4-0? Reggie's? Yo, I'd be down to face Reggie's. That would be pretty easy. What they play? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 energies. Okay, yeah, we could just like sob, gush, Penny, sob, and just like run them out of energy. I guess I do like Sonar Lecky, which is kind of spicy. Wellspring with Sparkling Crystal is very good. Ban Buffon to remove 2 energies, but then Boof just dies. I mean, it accomplishes the same thing, right? But you need to cape it so it manages to survive in the first place. Like, if you don't cape it, then they're just gonna boss it to turn you manual to it, and then you've never had a Buffon in the first place. I don't think Palkia is gonna be better than Drago. I do think Palkia is gonna be pretty strong, but I don't think it's gonna be better. Like, Reggie Drago is like gonna be a top 3. Yo, we hit the Reggies. It's gonna be like a top 3 deck in format. So I'm still not sure what I think about Palkia. Like, it does seem good, but I'm not, like, people are already hyping it up to be like the BDIF next format, and I'm like, hold up. I'm not sure, because damage output is still not the best. I don't think the Loyal Trio deck's gonna be any good. Right, is this less laggy? It kind of appears that way. Yo, it's sad that you can't even play United Wings online. Because Ditto is still glitched. Like, that's gonna be, like, yeah. You literally can't play United Wings on live. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be severely nerfed without Ditto. I would be so about that, Rubik, I would be lying to you if I said I had not built a festival lead control list for this format. That would be a lie if I were to say it. How is it bugged? It literally freezes your game if you try to use it. So like if you're not playing Ditto because it's just glitched, then speaking of glitch, why is my computer being dumb tonight? Can you like do something, please? Application not responding. Cool. I wonder if just my internet's being dumb, because like it is probably storming outside, so that's probably not good for my internet. I haven't looked outside. It might be storming. It was supposed to. Somewhere RAM real. Gosh. Sad part is that it's like usually fine. It's just tonight it's being gross for some reason. Being choppy and yucky. Is the Mixer a spec in Stellar Crown, or is it in Surging Strikes? Like the set after Stellar Crown? Because I'm pretty sure that like a cart thing that fills your benches. I don't remember about the other thing. Alright, Reggie's. I assume I want to go second against Reggie just so I don't get like bopped turn one. I guess Reggie probably wants to go first, but I feel like this matchup seems super favored. Like I probably only lose it if I were to get donked, and this would have been like a potential donk hand. That wasn't needed. I mean, you probably can get away without playing it. It's just definitely worse. Alright, awesome. We can get squad. Wait, did they play Mist Energy? Because I could block Sob and make things kind of annoying. Oh yeah, they don't play Mist Energy, so. Yeah, this is probably like a spam Chi-Yu matchup because they're at best two-hitting it. So a lot of Chi-Yu spam, Ogerpon locking. Yeah, should be pretty fine. You wish the poison card that poisoned you when you touch. They would be so good if it was a free plus 40 damage. Okay. So I can't blame the weather for my slow internet. I think that sucks. I press 4 Sealston again? That's frustrating. Alright, I think I go we go Manaphy. Manaphy Pidgey, Brace on Pidgey. Just so like it doesn't get bossed for some reason. We can go Water to active. We can like retreat Fang Snipe next turn if we hit it. Instant. Arven, that sounds good to me. I mean, yeah, I technically could. It just wouldn't be true. Imagine we were still playing Erika's and we could Erika's their Regigigas. That would have just ended the game. But we still should be pretty solid. Alright, they research out of boss. That's pretty big. They only played 2 of those, so they can't like ever boss and kill bird now. So that's sick. they're gonna keep getting more dude. But like the thing is, they have to like either hard retreat the Gigas or burn a switch card. The Gigas is just so awkward for them because they can't. Yeah, they didn't even like Ancient Wisdom this turn, so they have to find a switch card next turn to even be able to utilize it. All the other Rotom out of the prizes. Poor Steelstone, thanks for nothing. Alright. Let's go get ourselves candy. Bravery Charm. Honestly, this is probably a Sob angle right here. Just quick search for Penny, attach Sob. Like if they're playing a cart, that's a W. If they're using Gigaton Break, that's a W. The Reggie's 4-0? Yes, they also are 4-0. Skeletor GX? Dang. That's some sauce for sure. The Lecky's kind of interesting, but like I can just like Fang Snipe the heck out of this thing and deny any kind of energy acceleration. Not like now they like Ancient Wisdom, so they load up their dude, right? So like now I can boss up Reggie's Steel, and it's not possible for it to attack because both their fighting energies have been committed. So if they don't have Switch Cart or like the other thing, whatever it's called, I'm gonna grab a Nest Ball because that gives me like the most potential options for the future. Like that gives me Chi-Yu or whatever the other thing's called, Luxray. The next turn we can Penny and be chilling. Yeah, I have no clue how Reggie's is 4-0. After this round we can check their matchups and stuff, but it is pretty goofy to see him at 4-0. Yeah, because they could burn a Switch Cart. Like, I guess, like, Switch Cart retreats, like, probably their, like, best move this turn if they can do it. But they probably would have carded last turn and punched me with Draco if they would have had it. Wait, did they attach the grass for turn? I think they did. So maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. The thing is, they also, like, they're ditching rods, but they kind of have to be careful, like, Lost City, like, Ursaluna as well. Like, if they ditch too many rods, I can go, like, Lost City, KO your Gigas. You have the Gigas in this current pile, like, the rods are down, like, have fun. You can't use Ancient Wisdom. Like, there's just so many different ways I can, like, exploit their deck. They play Penny. And they're gonna Lecky back Penny. Okay, this doesn't do anything, though, because I can just... That's why we grab Nest Ball, because we can Nest Ball for Luxray. You can quick search with the double turbo. We can just start Fang Sniping, and now this Lecky doesn't even do anything. And yeah, they can't even like use Reggie Rock to knock out my Luxray because all their fightings are strained on Gigas. So it's a pretty bad spot for them. They have Energy, Carmine, Ultra Ball. Like, they can keep using Sonar turn after turn after turn to keep getting back Penny. But I can just... I guess they could go Cart, Retreat, Ancient Wisdom, Regirock, Knockout. Okay. That exists. Oh, I knew they had the thing in hand, so... Wasn't... it was... Yeah. I guess now I can go Pal Pad back in, boss. I can boss up their Regirock, Fang Snipe the Penny. And now they're like, they can't just keep sonaring forever, so then I can start like Sisters hunting the switch cards and stuff. They top picked a boss, which means they don't really want a Carmine. Alright, fish and chips. Alright, good luck, have fun, Sniper. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, yeah, looks like they're gonna go for a this turn. So that means they're out of Gust. They did not find switch cards, so the game already knows what I'm looking for. Don't even have to remind it. All right, let's go get ourselves. I'll get the fire energy for Chi-Yu, I think, or I could just like load up on. I do also like kind of like the idea of like grabbing reversal energy, so like we could swing with Baby Lux. Because like Baby Lux Lost City goes crazy. You can keep the Nest Balls. Why are they buying comments at research? Because like Reggie's like has to probably swing turn 1 or it just sucks. So yeah, you need to get as much draw as possible on your first turn. Now they're just hand locked. So I can start spamming sisters. Alright, let's go Pal Pad, put back in boss, sisters. Sisters again, and try to hit that switch card. I mean, yeah, if both these switch cards get hit, the game just ends. Or I'm trying. It's some pretty good matchups so far, though. There we go. You can keep the Nest Ball. Like I said, I do not need that one. Alright. Let's get the Artisan here so we can get that Lost City rolling in the future. Yeah, now they have 1 card left, so that severely limits what they can do. Alright, well... Have that Ultra Ball. Did they play 1 of anyone? No, they played 2 of every single Reggie. Alright. Let's pocket the Lost City. Or honestly, I'll grab Fire, because I might start spamming Chi-Yu next turn. We'll see. Actually, I can start using it this turn. I don't hate it, because their hand's just dead. So, like, now we can more aggressively chase everything in their deck. Well, let's just wait a turn, because then we can preserve a penny. Let's just snipe that Nest Ball. And honestly, I'd rather just instant charge than take the Defiance Band away. I'd break control over. Because next format you got some new stuff to beat, so we're gonna have to become a different deck to beat those new threats. But it's fine. The deck is fine. It's still gonna be okay. I hope. But no guarantees. Got that last Pal Pad. No, we're not gonna play the penny. We're gonna hard retreat so we can save the penny. Retreat. Bravery Charm. Singe. I mean, we are technically putting energy in the discard pile for them, but like, we're also just more aggressively progressing towards a win. Like they can't boss around it, so like they're gonna have to like retreat punch down triple rod. So it's also like kind of opening up the they're gonna rip research here. So like now I can go like Lost City, KO Reggie's. But Reggie, they have 1 rod left to kind of stabilize. Like they're in trouble in so many different ways right now. We should be pretty fine. Do they even? Will be able to retreat the Reggie Rock? Oh, they actually can. No, they can't hit with it because of the Luminous. Alright, they're just gonna Gigaton break for 150. But I can just penny 3 times and deck them out. So, yeah, that works for me. Got another penny. There's too many ways Regis is weak to control. It's kind of sad to like see the decline of Regis, because like it seems like every new set there's like some kind of like Reggie player hopium. Like there's like Luminous Energy, and now there was like Legacy Energy and Carmine. There's Earthen Vessel before that. Oh yeah, Quad Thorns is the next worst matchup. You have basically zero chance against it. Like you could basically have to like high roll into your area or sisters and manage to get extremely lucky and snipe their one cologne. But yeah, they're not gonna drop Rise either. I mean, yeah, they were gonna like Sonar here, I guess, to like try to stick around. Like Sonar for what? Rod? I'll just Pal Pad back in Eri. Eri sniped the Rod. Oops. Eri. Yeah, they're good. Got the thumbs up emoji, that's crazy. Oh, we could have also assisted and won the game too. I had no clue how Reggie started 4-0, but we will take it. Alright, 5-0. Yay! Guaranteed in the next phase. That makes me happy. So what else do we have at 5-0? There's a Miraidon that's just been farming Guardies all night. There is a Guardy. Just the one Turo though. And yeah, Drifloon, so that's fine. Regidrago. Arc. Another bird control. Oh, it's a little bit of a different bird control list, but like, yeah, we would definitely have the advantage with Baby Luxray in our lists. Oh, having a pretty good day today. I haven't said this yet on stream, but yesterday night my AC broke, and it was 98 degrees last night here in the great Midwestern United States. So I didn't really sleep very well last night because, yeah, my house was very hot. So yes, luckily got that fixed today, so I'm not sweating a ton down here in my wonderful basement. But yeah, that was not fun. I don't recommend having your air conditioner break when it's summer. That seems very bad. But yeah, what did that Reggie's hit so far? It's hit like, I don't know how to beat Charizard. The other ones at least kind of makes sense, but yeah, beating Charizard's insane. Yeah, AC breaking in Autumn's Month is terrible. It's not very meta. I do not recommend it. It's a very poor meta call. Very, very poor meta call. So yeah, the way this tournament's structured is 7 rounds, then 15 or more match points makes the next phase. So yeah, just lock in and get these last couple dubs, so we hopefully don't have to play the first round of asymmetrical cut. Why does I say bird control? Read the pinned comment. Yeah, it is so hot. I did go outside today. I do not recommend it. It's very hot. I don't recommend going outside in general, but especially when it's super hot, it's not very recommended. Yeah, is this person a fraud? They're not playing Lugia. Okay, they're actually telling the truth. Hats off to them, or hats off to them for telling the truth. we're able to get another one. Yeah, the AC got fixed. Or having some control gameplay or something else. We'll see. We'll see how next format goes. Am I playing Arc again? You never know. What Yu-Gi-Oh does to a man, bro. Yu-Gi-Oh's crazy. Well, undefeated tonight. So I'm gonna try to go undefeated. Yo, 5-0 is it's pretty good. Technically only 3-0 on stream because the first 2 rounds were off stream, but they were really scuffed. So, hey, my resistance is actually pretty solid. Like the Lugia one, it's next to quad, or the Ogerpon deck was alright. That's great. What is this? Oh, it goes under the Ogerpon deck because they're playing Wellspring and Cornerstone. they're pretending to be a Raging Bolt deck. Yo, you keep yapping about seeking it, like the Swim Freely one? Or is, I mean, I would love a Seeking. If I could just get all 300s off Regidrago, we'd be cooking. I wouldn't call it cooked next format, but it definitely has to switch up its game plans. Like it's what it previously did against Charizard's probably not going to work. What it previously did against Regidrago's not going to work. So has to play different cards. It's going to be like different decks in the meta. So I don't think it's dead or anything, but at least this version of the deck, like Pidgeot control as we know it, is going to be not the same. Yo, there's a future Thorns at 4-0. Yo, but they lost to the Quad Thorns. I guess Quad Thorns is a pure Iron Thorns deck. I really want to dodge this. Like I don't want to do this. Is Goldeen Festival like ever the play? Cause it could be better than Buffon, right? Like, I mean, it's guaranteed discard 1 energy, but it could be discard 2 energies. Yeah, modern problems cover modern solution. That's a great way to put it. Like, going into the last format, I was pretty sure I'd play Blissey EX and control this format, but it just turned out to be too high of an opportunity cost to play something that was just kind of mediocre in a lot of matchups, so played a lot more just streamlined build of control, and I'm not sure that'll be possible next format. Yeah, Goldeen. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, for being a mini set, it's actually pretty impactful. So that'll be pretty cool. It might be the most impactful mini set ever, honestly. Like, what? Not that I guess that's a lie. Shining Legends giving Zoroark. Zoroark's like one of the best cards ever printed. Okay, that was not true, but one of the, probably the second most, because like Dragon Majesty, I mean, gave Fiery Flint. That's about it. Like the Hidden Fates, give the Bird Trio. That was about it. I don't remember. That was, yeah. The Shining Fates didn't really give anything. I mean, Espathria came out of Crown Z. No, that was that Espathria and Crown Z? What was that one set called? Paldean Fates. Yeah. Espathria came out on that. Big fraud deck. Pokemon Go did give Blocklax and Radzard. That's a solid one. 151 gave that's a great question, Tegan. I'll probably leak somewhat. No, I'll probably will. I'm not going to Worlds, so I don't really have too much to hide. Yeah. If I were going to Worlds, yeah. Playing the sauce on stream would probably not be advisable, but yeah, it's probably gonna happen. 151 was not good, Burr. You're capping hard, Tegan. I was Obsidian Flames. I mean, 151 gave us Mew EX, and that was about it. I can't think of anything. I'm really not sure what I'm doing for Worlds format, Baltimore format control. Like, see, yeah. What's kind of weird about being like a streamer is like, I do want to stream like control because like that's what I enjoy. That's what y'all seem to watch me for and stuff like that. But also it is kind of weird because streaming like a specific list does kind of give me a competitive disadvantage. Like I'm trying to win and do as good as possible. So it's kind of weird. Like if I had never streamed Wigglytuff, I feel like I have a pretty good chance of doing extremely well at Orlando with it, but my sauce was out, so I would cross a border to compete. Bro, traveling out of state sucks. I mean, yeah, if I would have got to San Antonio, odds are I would have had a better shot at going to Worlds, but also like I've thought about it a little bit. If I had like day 2'd San Antonio and done pretty well, I may not have been super like kind of the reason I started playing control was because I was like kind of bored of standard and I like wanted like something like a new sort of challenge to mess with. So I started playing control. And I mean, I would definitely not be in the position that I'm at today. And I would say I'm better as a player, the channel's better, the content's better. So I can't really say I mean, it's worked out. It's fine. Team whatever, don't hold yourself to a single deck. Well, I know my audience somewhat, like there's not a whole lot of other control streamers out there, so I know like y'all expect me to put something out, so I'm gonna definitely not just like duck the content. Like it's just the final day of control in this format. It should be alright going to next format. Just gonna have to make some changes, but control definitely put my channel on the map for sure. Like, yeah, I mean, I've done well online with other decks in the past, but I mean the control, like especially like the Wigglytuff control streams, like absolutely blew up the channel. So like even though like playing the Wigglytuff deck on stream like probably griefs my Orlando run, I still think I would play it over again. Like I would still do all the streams because like I don't know, I'm like in it for the long game. Like I'm not like not, I mean, I'm planning to play Pokemon for many more years after this. I plan to stream for many years after this. Like, so, I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'll have plenty more tournaments to win. We're just getting started over here. 20 days playing LZB Lycanroc? Bro, that like Doom stream playing LZB Lycanroc went crazy. Our first league out today? Yo, big congrats. I don't know if I would play GOC. I haven't really thought about that. Probably, I don't know if I play Lightning or not. Now he's the control guy. I mean, yeah, that's what I am now, which is kind of funny. It's whatever. I'm the guy who plays controlled online tournaments. So, yeah. Yeah, what was funny is like I used like my all-out Blitzel playmat at Orlando, and like people would be like, "Oh, you play Pidgeot control," so I stopped using it because like I didn't want like people to like because some people like wouldn't immediately recognize me until like after I'd like bought Rare Candy Pidgeot, played Eri or something. So even if that gives me like an advantage for a couple turns, gotta be careful, you know. Arc Leafeon pile is the real deal. Yo, I'll leak. I'll sell the OG all up Blitzel playmat. Auction on eBay. Nah. Because I guess the thing now, like going into Worlds format, is I'm not personally going to Worlds So I don't really like, under that kind of thought process, I don't really like care. Like I can stream whenever I want. Like if the meta shapes up a certain way, it doesn't really directly impact me. But I do have students who I'm coaching who are going to Worlds. So like if I'm telling them to play control, like giving them my list and stuff like that, like I'd rather not people be super aware of the lists and like for them to do as good as possible. But I also want my list to be refined as well. Like I don't want to be giving people a bad list. So like it's kind of a weird balance where like I want to play in tournaments to get my list fixed up in where I want it to be, but also like I know if I do well in a tournament with control, people are gonna copy it and stuff. So like it's kind of a interesting spot to be in, but we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I got you, Tegan. No problem. Make custom formats. You'll buy one. By the way, to like source them. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe we could do that. I do kind of want to like do merch and stuff, but I have no clue how I'd do it. Like, what kind of design or anything like that. I'd have to hire someone else probably. I do want to, since I've been streaming, since like this channel's like kind of all live streams anymore, I do want to get some like custom emojis made and stuff just for the make the streams more fun. That's definitely something on my like to-do list. Get some cool emojis made and stuff. Also want to get the Discord nicer as well. I want to do something cool for 5K. I've got a lot of stuff happening. Sam's been real question on the YouTube scene. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, Sandy really hasn't been doing too much. But that was all last season. That wasn't just me. I wasn't responsible for that. Sandra's still the GOAT. So we're against Guardy with 1 Turo, so Lock is definitely more it's definitely viable. They're playing also Devo and 1 Enhanced Hammer. Make him Ego first. Alright, I guess they're playing Stamp, not Aroma, so makes sense. My hand's pretty strong actually. Hopefully I prize Rotom or Pidgey. Let's see. I didn't prize anybody. That kind of sucks because I like want to go like. Yeah, that kind of stinks. I was hoping that we could, like, all the V's are in deck, which is the main thing. Like we couldn't go like grab Pidgey here, Forest. Well, darn. Yeah. Rough. Double Penny, Boss, and Bravery Charm. Nothing off that Rotom. Mine's actually broken by Snorlax. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's definitely like if you only like played Pokemon like one way, like you like every single game you played just been like a prize race game, and seeing a deck that's not trying to do that would definitely be a very interesting experience. I also hope that they did not find the bro. That's insane. They hit Poffin Evo Energy off the Iono. No, they hit Rald's Poffin. Dang, that hand was insane for them. Oh my gosh. That's about like the yeah, it was like yeah, pretty much all they really could have asked for. Well then, that makes things interesting. They play Cresselia? They don't. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, I'm still gonna go get Double Pidge. Just so they can't go like Flutter Mane, Monkey Dory. It's already kind of a pretty good play for them since I have Manaphy active. Hold the brace, charge up. Yikes, that was, yeah, nutty Iono for them. That's crazy. This is going to be a tough game for us to navigate with just one penny. I do want to draw my prizes pretty aggressively here. They're playing the Drifloon build, so do have to be kind of careful about being too aggressive though, because I don't want to get like a counter catcher Drifloon KO on my Pidgeot or something. Definitely gonna have to change the 60 for next format, because the way this deck is currently built, you're not gonna be able to contend super well with like Charizard with Dusknoir and Regidrago playing Canceling Clone. But I don't think it's cooked for Worlds. I think it still has a chance to be a successful deck. Just being the right 60 can get crafted. It's just probably gonna take time to find that right 60. Alright, what are they gonna do this turn? Like normally I really like using Luxray early game against Guardy, but I can't really do that because I only have one penny. So I'm spending pennies and not taking knockouts with them, which kind of sucks. They grabbed a dark off of that vessel, right? They did. They just had to hold it. Interesting. All right, let's promote. Right. Roxanne. Not the best. I have no tools in my deck, which certainly feels kind of goofy. Huh. Because, like, the way my hand's currently built out here, like, I have Blustery Wind KO on Kirlia. I would be absolutely destroyed by a team's evolution, though, so I'm not sure I want to do that. Honestly, I think I'm going to sack Rotom here. I want them to knock me out, and so I can Roxanne them. And I also like work on establishing the bear, just so if they do decide to chill, like there's something tangible happening on my board. Any kind of those concerns? Not fully sure yet. Will Namorous V be relevant? I've tested a list with an Amorous, but it wasn't very good. Like it's always a Gusty and Amorous, which is kind of an issue. Because next I can go Counter Catcher up, Kirlia, Roxatu, Miss Sunbird, Knockout. Arven. Will be interesting to see how they play this turn, because this Rotom is definitely bait. Like it's probably correct for them to do something other than KO Pidgeot this turn. They just grab junk. Alright, they're gonna Ultra Ball and get another Kirlia setup, I guess. Alright. Yeah, there's Arven for garbage. Well, not both their counter catchers are gone, right? Alright, that's interesting. Another Ultra Ball goes. Another Dory. And they do decide to knock out my Rotom, so that gives us green light to use Roxanne. We can Roxanne for the knockout, can KO a Kirlia. Ooh, even found the Mist Energy, so I don't have to even quick search for that. Put the Bravery Charm on the Ursaluna, we'll counter catcher. Work on their draw. Anything I want to Pal Pad back in? No. So let's just play Roxanne. I blocked you with Frostlass. It's an auto loss. I mean, you can play Radiant Zarina, but that's probably even not enough. Alright, let's quick search. I'll grab my one penny, because it's almost guaranteed that I'm going to need that next turn. I mean, there's like a solid shot I ripped Penny off the prizes, so could have been correct to grab the counter catcher there, knowing that I probably am gonna get. I mean, there's an okay shot I get my Penny off a prize card here. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, come on, one of my pennies. Sisters, so not really great for us. Yeah, for now we can just pick around the Gardevoirs. They don't have a ton of energies in the discard. Yeah, they have no energies in the discard pile, so it's going to be hard for them to really get a big knockout on us. Definitely looking to KO that Curlia next turn. Hit the unfair stamp. That's definitely not what we wanted to see. Oh, Birdlax for tomorrow? I would just be playing block at that point. Why not Lost City? I want to save it for something more impactful. I don't really care if they spend super ready to get back Curlia, but if they like bench Flutter Mane later, I want to get rid of that. Oh my. That is really bad. That's a heck of a, because they also can. Yeah, we're cooked. It's over. Yeah, it's over. That's crazy. Well, dang, that sucks. Definitely not what we wanted to happen. Pop the candy one time. Come on. Yikes. Hey. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Alright, let's Iono them back. See what they can come up with. This Guardian player's been drawing hot so like all game long. Alright, Roxanne them into unfair stamp. They unfair stamp into the nuts. Alright, we pass our turn. Alright. Or a diff, I know, right? Yeah, it's kind of funny how like Gardevoir has like it's like the same engine as before, but it doesn't really like feel like the same deck. It's like, yeah, it's not really the same thing. My hand's kind of awkward. I didn't really like Iono myself into really anything to work off of. Like I got Lost City, but that's really it. I don't really need that for anything right now. I got a Vessel. That's pretty good. They stay winning. And they can shuffle the deck, which is probably pretty decent for them. Yeah, dang. They've been... Oh yeah, the monkeys go insane. I'm surprised Monkey Dory got overlooked so hard in Gardevoir. Like, people knew it was going to be good. Bro, can I buy a break? Is this a Scream Tail angle for that? Probably is. Oh, wait, is this a Drifloon for game angle? Not quite. It probably is a Scream Tail punch into Pidgeot, though. Yep. So they're going to try to line it up to be able to Scream Tail boss win the game. That's not good. I assume they're already sitting on boss. That's 120, so... Yeah, they've... It's kind of funny that I like top decked Candy that one turn, but like that Iono that they had turn 1 was just ridiculous. Hitting, what? Yeah, Poffin, Evo, Energy, Ralts. Alright, well, I'm gonna chase a Curly again and just hope for the best. Because I really, the only thing I can, like, bank on here is them not having boss for the duration of the game, which is pretty unlikely. We can Thorton our Sandshrew into Manaphy to deny the Screamtail play. Take this KO. I mean, they have no draw. I mean, that hasn't really seemed to matter this game, though. They've just been... I just... Bruh. 4 prizes left. Still 2 pennies. That's annoying. Yeah. The Arven, they don't have it just yet. Okay. Fourth Arven. They even played an Iono. They played the Iono turn 1. That's been it. It's an Arven every other turn. So if they don't have Gust, they're probably just gonna punch my Ursaluna. They should have Buddy Poffin. I guess they could be trying to set up Drifloon for game now. That's also something. Yeah, because if I would have pulled Penny off the prizes, it would have... Oh, they can just kill my Manaphy. That's not good. They still have Turo left as well, like... Okay. Penny Lost City angle, I guess. But I don't want to get rid of these energies. That's what sucks. I'm like trapped. Their hand is Buddy Poffin Bravery Charm. So that they find Drifloon. They find Drifloon and just win the game. It's not good. We are getting trapped. Ultra Ball top deck, though, definitely matters. Okay, let's go get ourselves Penny. Alright, we have Luxray EX in there, right? Alright, sick. Let's play Penny. Let's Ultra Ball away. Definitely the bird. And oof, what is the other thing we want? Probably Bravery Charm, because if we lose one of them, we just lose the game, so it's fine. So we can knock out with Luxray here. Aeon's... Yeah, Lost Zone. This Screamtail. Let's put back in our only Penny, as well as Roxanne. Man. So yeah, we can hit their only Bravery Charm here, so Luxray can't get 1 hit. Getting through this Flutter Mane is going to be pretty tough, though. They hit double Buddy Poffin, so their hand just kind of cooked right now. Alright. Can we navigate our way back into this one? They're probably going to Flutter Mane here. We did find a Penny. I know. Davis? I mean, I should probably. Yeah, they're going to Flutter Mane, knock out Manaphy, punch active. And then I'm kind of stuck again. Because I can't... Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. They're going to Buddy Poffin, probably just thin things out. Oh, I'm just going to fail the first one. You're getting timed out, Davis. Sorry. I can't attack with Pidgeot. I can't attack with Bloodmoon. I can't attack with Luxray. I mean, I can counter catcher for boss and punch, or for counter catcher. I mean, yeah, my Manaphy's getting, well. I don't think actually KOing Manaphy makes a difference in their prize map, so they probably should just throw this on Ursaluna. That was probably a miss for me to bench Ursaluna, honestly. Pidgeot, actually. Alright. Gonna put me on the clock here. Ooh. I definitely think I should have gone on Ursaluna so they could potentially like combo that with KO next turn. The thing is, by not killing Manaphy, a Luxray reversal play could go crazy. Alright. Counter control. I keep... For all my difficulties I've had this game, we are drawing semi-hot for sure. We have the Penny already. This is my last counter catcher. It's kind of a problem. And we definitely need a Penny for next turn, that's for sure. So we just go KO Monkey Dory? I mean, Punch Guardy doesn't really do anything. Yeah, I guess we go KO Dory here. I mean, yeah, we don't really have any other options. There's maybe a Turo, like Hope Turo is prized angle. Super odd. I was hoping for the other Penny, but I suppose a Rod isn't the worst. Ah, the top 8 boss. GG. Yo, you could just win with Fluttered Me, but alright. That game was just kind of cursed between prizing the double Penny and their super hot start. Yeah. They should have like KO Monkey build for Pump. I can't KO anything with Pump. I don't have any counter catchers left. So I could never like shove the... Well, I guess I could, right? I mean, it would have been pretty hard to pull off. But yeah. Guardy's a close one. And I drew pretty solid, but they definitely drew better than I did. So that just kind of be how it goes. I didn't get any kind of early Luxray, so I disrupt what they were doing, so I was kind of on the back foot the entire game. Lucian's Aura would win that game. You're probably right, honestly. That's on me. Should have played Lucian. Alright, now we need Azul to win, so... Okay, Azul's gonna be, like, tired of control. Bros face control round 1. Control round 6. I'd be down to face Azul, though. That would be pretty fun. But it's alright. I'm definitely, like... My opponent might offer the ID next round, but, like... It doesn't make any sense. Because, like, you need to go 21 match points or better to make top 8s. So, like, taking the tie... I feel like in previous lateness, people have, like, done that. And I've, like, seen people do that, and it just, like, makes, like, no sense. Like, or the last one was, like, if you go to pairings round 7... Yeah, there's people IDing at 5-1. This just, like, doesn't make sense. Or IDing at 5-0... I guess IDing at 5-0-1 makes a little more sense, but... Yeah, like, still, like, why wouldn't you play it out at 6-0? Or it just seems very, very goofy to me. I'm not saying never ID. I'm just saying that, like, the 5-1 ID makes no sense. So with Crisis? I mean, yeah, it says that in this list. That's pretty spicy. What's funny is against that last card, we didn't even see their Turo. You have to bench a single unwanted Pokemon. Just pretty scuffed game overall. The Roxanne plus KO Kirlia into Unfair Stamp Enhanced Hammer Devo was pretty insane. That was like kind of like they had that nutty Iono turn 1, but the Roxanne, to me that stuck for like 1 turn. We could have definitely crawled back into the game, but yeah, that was rough. They're falling off. Oh no. Rip, the Drago mirror match. That's tough. And you said that they were playing Brad Cardi. The mirror attacked Drago list. That's wild. Yo, this list has no way to beat Miss Mimi. Put me into this list. Come on. Give me this one for the last rounds. Come on. Did not use it? Oh dang. That's crazy. I feel like you're playing it for the mirror match. What the heck? Does this Drago list have any mirror attack? Not mirror attack. They also do not have a way of hitting Miss Mimi. Sick. Dude, what's with people playing Radiant Guardian Drago now? What the heck? Wait, what? That's the last two that we've clicked on. Is this a thing now? Oh no, that's just the only two people playing it. Oh, you're out of Ghost. Rip. It seems like the Giratina V and the Koraidon, the Shred things have finally hit. Yeah, those have finally come way down, but like, now we have Radiant Charizard, which is definitely better for control than Shred. If they're committing 5 energies to deal with Mimikyu, that's a W. Is that good? That seems fine. You'll play the mirror? I mean, I guess so. That's really the only reason why you play Radiant Guardy. Does seem pretty good in the mirror match, but still. Yo, how did our friend playing Regis do? The Regis fell off. Unfortunate. That's in this current format. That's a great question. Because I guess, well, a short attacker is just a terrible thing to open, so you're gonna like start it more often than you're going to actually end up using it. So like at least the Cologne you couldn't start, so it's like doesn't really get in your way in other matchups. But yeah, neither seem great in this form, but next format Cologne seems goated. Yo, did the Quad Thorns lost? I don't want to deal with Quad Thorns, bro. I mean, they're only playing the one Cologne. So we could be alright, but have to scam them, and that's never fun. I got less aura. And that's fair enough, I guess. Maybe the cancel. I mean, that would be the plan, but I mean, that's like never happening. Or very unlikely to happen. Yeah, Cologne is for yeah. I guess yeah, the Cologne's good against Iron Thorns and Drago, which is something. Not that Thorns is super popular, but yeah, it is better. Yeah, I don't know why you wish Shred. Surely the Cologne's always better. Need 2 Colognes? That's crazy. Oh, and I thought you were talking about Drago for a second, and isn't there just like a ton of stalls on ladder? Speaking of stall, I would love to hit one, but I've not seen. Yeah, there's like none of them near the top tables. Sad. Yeah, like sorry, there's one still in contention. Crazy. Bro, Toad Scroll is yikes, bro. Yeah, how many of them are playing Hisuian and Voltorb? Alright, well that makes sense. That's why you're not doing good. Wait, why is there a 3 count of energy switch? Why are we playing 3 and hold you're playing 4 E switches. This switch is I mean don't play Jamming Tower. Jamming Tower is just fake. Why are you not playing 4th Iono? That's also fake. You're cutting good cards for bad cards. That's just sus. Bro, what? That's crazy. But bruh. What happened to a Toad Scroll? No Voltorb? Alright. Solo Aura. Bro, why are people playing jam? I hate the jamming towers, man. Can't do jams. Bruh. That's just a pile of a list. You're playing Blissey's massive troll. You've one Ultra Ball to find your Blissey. Good luck. Playing two, but like you're not even playing the Toedscruel strengths anymore. Blissey is just not good. Man. I literally make the opposite. Like you're playing double jammings and you still lose the Gardevoir. That's what I'm trying to say. How would you lose to this? Bro, you should farm Turbo Moon. That should be like your freest matchup. But like you're playing. See, you're playing dumb cards like Jamming Tower and Roxanne. Like you're not playing your Toedscruel strengths anymore. You set up, you go fast, you go aggro, you win. Don't play dumb cards that don't help you do that. I have no clue how you lose. That's be the first moon that's lost that the Toedscruel has lost to. Yeah, that's like that is so free. This is the more I don't know how it's 60% into Guardy. That does not add up. I mean low-key Toedscruel's spread looks solid. But yeah, I mean I think Toedscruel's one of the best bad decks in the format. Alright, this should be another Guardy, isn't it? Yuck. All my homies hate Gardevoir. This one is another Balloon, double Bravery. They're not playing Eham, so they can't Devo a Misted Pidgeot, so that's cool. They're playing Mimikyu. Hopefully, they bench their Mimikyu. Hit Moon? That sounds kind of sketch. Alright. Hopefully they bench their Mimikyu against me. That sounds sick. Are we going to do the Guardy Gauntlet again tonight? I really don't want to do that. Oops. Bruh. That's more like it. There we go. He's getting revenge on you. Bro, Meep, you can't choke the 4-0 start. No way. Yeah, didn't you start 4-0? That run you had with Scoville the other day was pretty sick. That was Sunday, right? That was pretty sick. Alright, we hit Guardy. Let's see how this goes. I mean, yeah, let's hope that Guardy does not... This trick Guardy does not draw as hot as the last one. I mean, it's at the tournament, so you'd hope that people wouldn't be playing super slow, but you never know. You never know. They're winning the flip. They make me go first. Makes sense. This hand would be insane going second. I mean, we top deck a Nest Ball, Pidgey, a Poffin. Open Manaphy, that's a great start for us. Ultra Ball, I definitely take that. Sure, that hurts, but we can get a Pidge. Alright. Yay! Off to an incredible start. Ultra Ball for Pidgey pass. They did not Iono me. Hooray! We can do cool stuff. Went 2-1 Bulls to get out of your Northern Lock. Dang. As a Toast match against Guardy, terrible. Even if you play jammings, you're still unfavored in my experience. So yeah, just it's fine. You lose. It's okay. You have a pretty solid time to just about everything else, but you lose to Guardy. Alright, they got the Devo right away. They must already have an evolution in hand, or they probably double Evo or something. That would be something for sure. I assume they already have the Evo energy in hand. Attach to active. Yeah. It makes no sense to go. Yeah, to not Evo if you can. Alrighty. Another Arven Toptic, precisely what I was looking for. Bro, what is it with me and prizing for a Sealstone? It has happened 3 times tonight. I don't want to do this anymore, bro. Why? I don't... I'm tired of this happening, child. It's making me angry. Throwing away your A-Spec feels goofy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I have to, like, I want to go get Rotom and work on my... work on building up my hands, but, like, if I... Well, do I care? If they're devoing me, I have Arven for candy. So I don't care. Go ahead and devo me, friend. You can't double monkey devo me. Then you're not taking prize cards, so that's fine. I need more cards in my own hands. Because if I... This like kind of baits in the devo. If I like grab Mist Pass, they scream tell me and I'm crying. Like, so I'm trying to bait the devo here. Yes, this is exactly what we're talking. No! Don't do that! No, I have only one Arven. No Lumineon. Oh, we're so cooked, chat. We're so cooked. It's over. Bro, I'd go Mist and we're crying to Screamtail. I'd rather cry to Screamtail than cry to Iono, I think. And this is not good. Also, prizing for a Sealstone. It's been like, yeah, 3 out of 6 rounds is starting to make me mad. Your whole setup just gets griefed when you prize Forest. Get another vault. I probably should have got Mist. It probably wasn't misplay, but also, man, I needed cards too. I was in a bad spot. I needed everything there. I could start sobbing Manaphy, but they prized double Turo. Oh yes. Never punished. The thumbs up emoji goes crazy. Let's Eri and just kind of see what's up here. Oh my goodness, bro! That's pretty good. We don't even need Lost City this game. Alright. That's not too bad. Sheesh. That was quite a turnaround. Now we even drew the Lost City. Almost over for you. No, Meep, you can't choke. Or like more so trying to like hit like Ultra Ball. Maybe slow down their next turn. But I mean, I'll take double Rod. You're correct. Yeah, I really can't afford to do that against Turbo Moon. Alright, they top decked Iono. That definitely makes me want to go in with a Fang Snipe, because like they're probably gonna like dig 10 cards deeper. Like hitting a Turo could really blow things open for us. We did hit the Luxray. Go Flutter Mane. All bad matchups and bad starts. I hate to see it. I guess they did decide to shuffle the deck, which does mean they could redraw cards that are not Turo. It's interesting for sure. I keep refining. They find the, I mean, surely they found Guard EX, right? Guardy or an Ultra Ball. And they played one Ultra already. There's the Monkey. The Dark. The bench locked now. Locking out a Drifloon certainly makes me happy. Nothing. Wow. Bro, there has to be a Turo in hand. Like, there's no way there's not a Turo in hand. Oh, I prized my other double turb? That kind of messes up my Ogerpon locking later, potentially. We have 70. Has to be Turo. No! How is there not a Turo? Come on. Well, either hit an Arven, slow them down even more. Try to for legal, you'll make your revenge. Alright, sounds good, Meep. Maybe you should have just chilled again, honestly. They pitched the Scream Tail, so they just don't have Scream Tail for the rest of the game. So, if they do kill Manaphy, we don't have to worry about getting it back. The Earthen Vessel, they're having the hardest time finding Gardevoir EX. Is this a double Guardy prized angle? They are pushing so hard to find it. Give you the Drago list. Bro's asking for leaks. There's the Ultra Ball. I mean, they've had the hardest time finding it. Come on, it's got to be in there. 12 cards. All right, there it is. 12 cards left in deck and no prize cards drawn. I mean, they're going to draw some prizes here. Very, very interesting. I maybe should just hit the Bravery Charm last turn, to be perfectly honest. Because now this is kind of weird. If they only had one Turo, we'd be cooking so hard. Hope they don't. 5-2 drop? No. Who said we're gonna drop? Calm down. Energies, got 6 in play. Yeah. Hitting that Bravery Charm last time would have been clutch. Healing the Manaphy's interesting. I don't know why you care about damage on the Manaphy, but okay. Interesting, for sure. Bro, why do we... Hello? Will you please get out of my face? Thank you. Now what? It's probably just a Cyllene to get back DTE angle. Retreat back into... Probably, alright, that's it. We got 2. Definitely that one. Probably the Luxray as well, to be honest. Bank Snipe seems pretty solid here. I think we just hidebound Manaphy. There's no way we ever need Manaphy this game. And I'm not gonna instant charge. Because they probably want to Iono this turn anyway, because they presumably have Turos in hand. Yeah. It's fine. This probably baits boss. Certainly be interesting. They're gonna keep refining. Yeah, they're probably gonna be looking for boss to KO Rotom. That would be okay. They burned through a couple. So they have 6 of their 9 energies. I was trying to think of like every way we could like pull up Manaphy Fang Snipe. There's the boss on the Rotom like we expected. Gonna try to brain, start working on bench. All right. How are we gonna come back here? Feels like their setup's been so awkward, but we haven't gotten anywhere at all. Like, we can't start Chi-Yu looping because the Drifloon and the Bravery Charms are all still floating around in their deck. So, how are we actually gonna come back? Because, like, we can sob Manaphy, but then they just go Turo, retreat, like all that stuff. Drifloon for the win. I don't know if we actually like have anything at all. I guess we could Arven for Bravery Charm and Nest Ball, try to snipe a Turo, hope the other Turo is prized. Feels gross, but could be the move. I guess. I don't know if they have Turo in hand. Sandshrew and Bloodmoon? Sandshrew doesn't do anything. Bloodmoon doesn't do especially a lot either. This also could be... No, I don't think Sob's ever very good. I think it has to be a Fang Snipe. And snipe their Turo, hope the other one's prized, / they don't have access to it. I mean, they can draw their basically their entire deck, so. But if I just sobbed, they would just Turo and win the game, so. Would have been nice to be able to combine that with a counter catcher to bring up Manaphy or something, but. No, alright, we just lose then. Well, hold up. Hit the Bravery Charm. The other one could be prized, you never know. We know both Turos are there. We're gonna get Iono'd, which sucks with triple Penny in hands. I should have benched Wellspring. Bro, I'm not telling you where the paid actors come from. Me, chill. So this is the last Bravery Charm prized angle. Which, not happening. Yeah, yeah. RIP. That was just a really, really scuffed game. Yeah, I don't really know what else. I mean, they just like maybe just should have been more like they got their deck so thinned down. Like I don't really know what we were supposed to do. Like that, I guess that one turn they like punished our Luxray. We maybe shouldn't have done that. But like aside from that, it really felt, I don't know, like aggression didn't feel right because I still had Drifloon and like my double turbo was prized, so like I don't even think I was especially unlucky. I don't know, I just that game just felt weird. Like I airied into double super art. Like that should have been a massive swing in the game. I'm just like trying to think of like what I should have done differently. I mean, having to waste the turn putting back in the double turbo sucked. Because they were at 4, so I couldn't really do anything. And we were just unable to like snipe like boss or Turo or anything. I mean, I probably should have just taken the Bravery Charm there that one time instead of Arven and just been like, Yeah, it just was kind of a weird game. Well, we're still in the next phase, though. We have to win our last 2 rounds. Kind of sucks to choke the 5-0 start, but I guess it is what it is. GG Richard. Jordy Club's control. Nah, it's a pretty even matchup. That first game, my opponent just drew way better than I did. In that game, I don't even really know what happened. I probably should have played less aggressively with that Luxray. Just continue to sit behind Mimikyu until I got that Bravery Charm. I just opened your stream when we were paired. Oh, yeah. Can you leap the deck that beats Dragon X format? Nope. I can't leak, I'm sorry. Yeah, that game is just weird. But I probably shouldn't have Luxrayed with my only double turbo when I was likely just getting knocked out right away. I was just kind of like greeting for the only turbo. Or not even only turbo, just greeting for a turbo, which was just not there. Probably should have just chilled, like forced the flutter main. Then we could have saved the double turbo for a more like useful turn. Yeah, because then like we go like Bravery Charm Luxray. Then he has to go like Turo Driftling, blow it up. Then we have Vacuum and we're fine after that. What matchups do you think you play Regieleki? I'm not entirely sure. I don't probably, I mean, Stall would be pretty good against. Pretty good against Charizard. Maybe Lost Box. I don't know. It seems like kind of a mid card, to be honest, but yeah. We'll win these last 2 rounds, make the asymmetrical cut. I mean, choking the 5-0 start's tough. But like, I don't know. I mean, against that guard, he really felt like we kind of just got cooked by prizes and draws, and that one we definitely should have played differently. I'm sorry. I'll give up the paid actors. I don't need them anyway. 2 matches left. The Draco V Guardy. Is this Draco playing? Dang, this Draco isn't playing any out to only 1 Dragapult? No way, bro. How do you rationalize like, you know what? Dragapult best attacker in this deck. I want a raw draw. I never want to have a prize. There's never a game I don't want to play Dragapult. But you know what? Iron Leaves, attack card that I do not need every game. Let's play that over a Dragapult. Crazy. Yeah, I'm very confused on that one, but I mean, sure. It's like a control at 5-2. Yo, Azul's hit so many controls. That's crazy. They're playing Zard control, right? No, theirs is just different than mine. Bro, Entei without Basin just feel, or Zard just feels like cheese. So you're playing 1 Rotom, you automatically lose a lot of credibility. Cornerstone always throws me off. That guy just looks goofy. Nobody likes Cornerstone. They basically just like took Baby Luxray out of the list, added in Entei, and another Fire Energy, and they cut second Rotom for Cornerstone. But that's gross. Yeah, cutting Rotom for Stone. Yeah, we don't like that. Well, a lot of those Dragos that are not playing Answers are at 5 and 2, so that would be pretty good. That one, so yeah, those are 5 and 2. I guess also these ones could have won up to 5-2. A lot of Dragos tonight. Yo, the Reggies choked the 4-0. That's so sad. I had a quick F in chat for Reggies. Alright, 30 out of 38. Nice these rounds aren't going to time every single time. You'll have to see it. This is my fault. I mean, I did contribute to it, so I'll take part of the blame. Alright, gotta lock in, win these last 2 rounds. We're capable of it. Have to draw a little bit better and also play a little better. Definitely did not play the best that last game. Alright. I don't know what they're playing. Lug with jamming and Wellspring. But they're playing a kind of thinner supporter lineup. I mean, I guess not, but they're playing more Carmines and Research, so that's kind of goofy. Did you play a Control on live right now? Sure. The Wellspring kind of throws me off a little bit. It's crazy. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, sounds good, Meep. And we totally destroyed a Lugia earlier. So it does have Jamming Tower, which is a little bit scarier. Also, is that Wellspring Ogerpon. So have to be careful of that. Don't want to lose turn 2 to Wellspring. But yeah. They're actually only playing the tool discarding Minchino, so I mean that's awesome. They're not playing the one that helps them get more dudes in, which I guess you probably have to do now that Reggie Drago is like everywhere. Like you need the 70 HP ones. Even the 70 HP ones like Hawlucha's after them now. And no squad finder. Playing V-Guard and Luke, like, what are Lugia's? Oh, I guess V-Guard does make sense for the Drago match. I was like thinking, like, why are Lugia still playing V-Guard? It's 2024, but I guess being able to not get your Lugia V-Star one shot by Reggie Drago sounds pretty good. Wait, I'll send your place name to Baltimore. You're there? Can you find me? I'll sign any card you want. Alright. I could go second, right? I don't know if they want the flip. I'll see. They want first or second. They're a double Carmine build. They go first. Sounds good. I still think Lugia probably should go second into Bird, but that's just me. Alright. My hand's good, but not great. At least we know we didn't prize Reversal Energy. We're getting a mulligan, a selling custom playmats. I mean, something I've thought about a little bit. I haven't put like a ton of serious like thought into it, but it could happen eventually. Yeah, if there's like a serious market for all out Blitzel playmats, then sure, I would be down to sell them. I didn't really know anyone wanted them. Hit tails, that's probably good. I mean, that is Lumineon for Carmine. Wellspring Ogerpon. Well, their hands can't be that cooked then. Wellspring straight away. The Iron Hand straight away. So they have space for one rat. Oh, and they also drop jamming right away as well. Oh, alright, then that's pretty darn good. Dang, dude. Well, alrighty. This is sketchy. They don't have space for rats, so I like that a lot. Price Lumineon, come on, bro. That's tough. Ogre and the monkey? Yo, that's... Where's the event space coming from? Okay, I'm gonna get totally farmed by Wellspring next turn, but I don't really have anything I can do about it, I don't think. I was hoping to instant charge into Candy since we had the Thorton. Yeah, we're probably gonna get bodied by Wellspring. Yeah, it has the Ultra Ball. Oh, and I put down Lost City, so they wouldn't even incinerate the Thorton anyway. I had to bounce the jamming tower, right? So I could use Force Seal. Bro, this is kind of cooked. Handed the jet. Dang, dude. This feels kind of cooked. Dang. I'm normally seeing that turn one board state of like space for one rat. That seems so free. But dang. Alright, well. This is bad. Very, 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 very bad. Alright. Well, I'm going to gust up Iron Hands. First of all, if I got top deck a Manaphy, or a Buddy Poffin, or a Nest Ball, or an Arven, an Ultra Ball. I mean, it's not nothing. Alright. Let's go get Manaphy. Bro, I'm so terrified of them showing Amp on my Pidgey. But if they do that, I probably just lose. So let's just do it to like make it awkward, make it so they can't. I don't really know what else I'm doing, so sure. No out to Candy, sick. Alright, show me the boss. Amp my Pidgeot, do it, you won't. Double Turbo Energy. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a very, very bad feeling. Oh, that's not Legacy. Let's go. We live to fight another day. That's crazy. 6-0 is Stall Matter. Yeah, you love to see it. Alright, they just lit up another one on Lugia. And Hard Retreat. Wait, what? Dude, you had Lumineon for boss. Why didn't you amp Pidgey? Huh? And they're in a boss Rotom, right? Why didn't you amp me? What? Bro. Amp you very much is a good attack. Why don't you want to use it? That's crazy. I don't really know what they're cooking, to be honest. But I'm not gonna have Pidgey this game. They're both in the Lost Zone. I can't say I've ever had a control game like this before. Who's not right? I mean, it doesn't look good. But also, like, their bench space is pretty griefed. I just go draw Tempest Dive. I'm gonna go... Hey, why'd they bounce the city? That's like actively beneficial to them. But okay. I'm gonna go bench Mimikyu, bench Ursaluna, Penny up Luxray, go back into Mimikyu, Mist on Ursaluna, charge. So I want them to retreat, knock me out with Archeops, and I go KO Archeops and try to like start working on a comeback here. Yeah, probably not, Brock. Do I need to make top cut to win my last 2 rounds? Which is not looking good at the moment. I've been gift on chops, makes a lot of sense. Even the jet's pretty good. Speedwing. How many energies do they have left? I mean, I feel like they spent a lot, and they have 17. So have 7 left. Not bad. Okay. This is a situation where I wish I had like Cleffa or something. Alright, I'm gonna go Encounter Catcher and knock out their Iron Hands. So they can't just go Boss Hands and win. Or, yeah, my Manaphy, I should say. Alright. It's not undoable. I need him to just like never hit Iono. It's gonna be pretty tough. What do you do next turn? Oh, that's a wonderful question, especially with Chinchino hitting the board, or Minchino hitting the board. It is probably Penny pass. Reversal Energy top deck is pretty crazy. Okay. Do I ever say... Because I could go... Yeah, I don't know if that's good. Well, no, this is fine. I lose to boss anyway, right? We start Alchemy for baby Luxray. Drop down the baby Luxray. Reversal. Penny. Can Lost Vac off of the Forest Seal Stone. Attach Brave Charm. Venture Ursaluna. Anything we want to Pal Pad back in? Not especially. And maybe 1 penny, honestly. I don't really especially want to redraw Nest Ball, so we can go ahead and play that. And we Wild Charge for the knockouts. We lose to Boss Chinchino, but we have game in hands. So if they don't have it, we win. They brought Chops, which is not just instant promoting Rat, so we like that. Capturing on my heads, please head. Well, no. I don't know which one I want. That's Tails, that's Fish, that's Iono, that's bad. Want to pop at both pennies? I don't need 2 pennies. Do not get heads! Please, Tails, please, Tails, please, Tails. No! Come on, bro. Let's see if they see it, because they should have amped earlier and this game would be over. I mean, please. They should see this, come on. Yeah, dang, aromas. Despite the terrible start, we had Gabe on board. They definitely did not play that correctly, like the way that they benched and all that, but dang. Feels bad. The thing is, I had to bench that second Rotom, which kind of scuffed things. Ideally, I don't have to bench the Rotom there, but like otherwise I'm not attacking, so I would have been just hiding for a turn. I'd get totally bodied by an Iono. Now, I think I played it correctly. I just needed them to not have everything in hands. But yeah, their start just totally griefed us. Like, yeah, that was bad. I probably should just not have searched Pidgey, to be honest, right away. I probably should have just grabbed Manaphy. Then they still hand me, and I'm in a terrible spot, so I don't really know if I could have avoided it. But yeah, I don't think we can make top cut now, so I'm probably gonna drop. This is the bird control experience. You're rolling or you're getting rolled because your deck is hit or miss sometimes. But yep, sounds about right. Now I'm tired. I haven't really slept like the last 3 days, so I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, we can't make cuts. So dang, choking the 5-0 start feels terrible, but I mean, I feel like we did what we could those 2 of those games. The other one was kind of scuffed, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. But I'll be back tomorrow with some Shroud of Fable content. Hopefully control, maybe something else. Who really knows? Whatever I cook up, I guess. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Join the Discords, sponsors, cool stuff, coaching, all that words I say at the end of the stream. Bye.